Hello everyone, welcome to Professional IAS. So already in Telangana Movement and Formation, we have done lesson number 1, lesson number 2. Today we are doing the lesson number 3, that is on gentleman agreement. This lecture will be, it is a very short lecture of course. So with regard to Telangana current affairs, with regard to UPSC current affairs, Friday, Saturday, Sunday classes are going on. You can call to the number given in the description and you can inquire with regard to various mentorship programs are going on for Group 1, for Group 2, answer writing practice is going on, Telangana related material is being also sold. So make sure that you become a part of this particular initiative that we have taken and try to get the benefit of it, because you know it very well that this is a year that you have to crack. If this year is gone, then you can never expect that when the notification will come and when you are going to crack. So take the utmost opportunity and make sure that you try to invest in things which you don't know. That is the most important point. See, normally if you are joining any yoga class or dance class, or if you are a guitarist or you love to play guitar, etc., so and so forth, you spend on that instrument like 10,000, 15,000, like that, so and so forth. For particular things, okay, just for the entertainment purpose, you are spending a lot. But when it comes to the education, when it comes to the coaching, when you want something, you are very, very cautious about spending. That attitude should not be there as a student. If you are able to spend, please spend it and get the job done. If you're not able to spend, you have to find out the sources, okay, coordinate with your friends, try to get, and either at least in combination with other friends, contribute something and try to get your material and etc., so and so forth, because guidance, mentorship also makes a lot of differences. If you have seen the 2023 UPSC toppers interview, you will understand that a person always should be associated with you in order to make a clear-cut road for you, in order to make continuously push you, in order to give you priority list of topics, in order to give you the test and evaluate you. That is how the mentorship will run. That is definitely going to be fruitful to you. Make sure that you take a demo at least on it and become a part of it. Right. So let us now go ahead with the gentleman's agreement. Okay, 28th February 1956, this agreement was actually forged between two group of leaders. Okay, two Mahan group of leaders, okay, from the Andhra and Telangana. Okay, right. So the Andhra leaders and Telangana, the topmost leaders, they went to Delhi and they sat in a guest house called as Guest House of Hyderabad in Delhi. Okay, there they exchanged some agreements, some important points they exchange. Basically the points are related to for the protection of Telangana rights in various areas. Maybe it is employment, maybe it is expenditure, maybe it is finance, maybe it is jobs, maybe it is education. On various topics this agreement was made basically to protect what? Telangana people. Okay, basically we had the apprehension that if they come to Telangana, the Andhra, the clever, the merchant class, if they come here, they will exploit us a lot. They will exploit the machinery, they will exploit the finances, they will exploit the land resources, they will exploit our electricity, etc., so and so forth. All this particular discussion I have already done in lesson number 2. Lesson number 2, 53 minutes of lecture is there. Everything I have tell you in detail. So I don't want to go into again repetition of it. So just understand this. If you're watching me for the very first time, lesson number 2 is the basis for this. Okay. Lesson number 1, if you skip also doesn't matter, but 2 is the basis for this. Right. So Guest House of Hyderabad, all of them has met and they signed agreement for the protection of rights for the Telangana people. 14 points were there in the gentleman's agreement. Okay. Now from Telangana side, who were the participants? Obviously our CM at the time, Burgla Ramakrishna Rao. Then we also have Konda Venkat Rangareddy, Revenue Minister, Mari Chenna Reddy, Planning Minister, Mari Chenna Reddy, MCR, HRD. Okay, this particular institute I have went like this. Today is March 13th, 2024. Like March 7th, I had a session in Mari Chenna Reddy, HRD, Jubilee Hills. Okay, there I have taken a session and session on Telangana policies to the newly elected and also those who are recently elected state government employees have taken a session there. So very, very, very big campus this is. Mari Chenna Reddy was also there at a time. J.B. Narsingh Rao, President of Hyderabad Congress Committee. These 4 people from our side participated, and from Andhra Pradesh, Bezawala Gopal Reddy, the Chief Minister of Andhra State, Neelam Sanjeev Reddy, Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra State, Sardar Gottu Lachana, Minister in the cabinet, Alluri Satyanarayana Raju, President of Congress Andhra Pradesh President of Congress Committee. So these are the 8 members who sat together in the guest house in Hyderabad, guest house of Hyderabad in Delhi, and made this gentleman agreement. So remember these people for sure. Don't forget it. Okay, right. The first point is with regard to investment and finance. Okay, now if the Andhra and Telangana merges, how should be the expenditure to be done? So basically, in the gentleman's agreement, it is written that whatever expenditure happened, whether the expenditure on electricity department of Telangana, whether the expenditure on education department of Telangana, whether the expenditure on Usmania University, whether the expenditure on road, whatever it is, if the United AP got 100 crore rupees with them, this 100 crore rupees should be used in the way of proportion to population. Obviously, they are having more population, Andhra, so they will be taking more share. We are having less population, we will take less share. But the ratio is given 60:40. 40 paisa should be spent on Telangana and 60 paisa should be spent on what? Andhra and Royalseema, like that. Okay. So whatever it is, the expenditure on administration should be borne proportionally. Now here one important clause is inserted, a very clever clause is there here. Okay. Now Telangana, if generated more amount of money, and means from the Telangana, if the government gets more amount of revenue, and Andhra if they are getting less amount of revenue, so we made an agreement here that whatever the money that Telangana gets in taxes, in fines, in challans, whatsoever, tax and non-tax revenues, whatever the government gets in the form of license fee also, okay, whatever the money the government, Telangana gets, Telangana accumulates, that money should be utilized for the development of Telangana. If any surplus is also there, no, that should be utilized only for the Telangana. The surplus amount of money in Telangana should not be used for the development of what? Andhra state. That is a clever insertion into the agreement. The surplus income from Telangana should be spent for the development of Telangana region only. Okay, this particular arrangement should continue for 5 years. Okay, if the Telangana members and MLA members, if the Telangana political leaders accept this particular agreement for next to continue for the next 5 years, again they have to take a approval. So every 5 years, this particular proportional expenditure clause have to be reviewed for every next 5 years. Remember this point. This is first one. Liquor. Because Telangana is having, you know that, directive principle of state policy basically says that, okay, Gandhian principle, you know this, banning of intoxication. Intoxication is liquor also. In future, Andhra Pradesh leadership may think that, okay, we want to make Andhra Pradesh like free from liquor and want to make it dry state. Okay, if they make such kind of decision, then the amount of revenue that Telangana gets from the liquor will be lost. Okay, and our development process will be halted. That is the reason liquor is given more importance in Telangana, because the amount of liquor sold in Telangana is giving lot of revenues to the government. That is the reason whenever liquor related banning or prohibition is basically discussed or the AP government want to bring in, definitely they have to consult and take the approval from the Telangana members. Remember this point. Telangana assembly members, they have to ask and they have to take the permission. If AP leadership, if AP CM also want to ban liquor in United AP, then also he has to first of all take the permission from what? Telangana MLAs. If they say, then it's okay, otherwise not okay. Right. Then with regard to education, all the education facilities in the Telangana should be given to the students of Telangana only. Remember this point. Even in the technical institution like Jawaharlal Nehru technological universities are there, okay, engineering courses are there, whatever it is, even in technical institution also Telangana should be reserved. Telangana, the seats should be reserved for the Telangana people only. And if at all new educational institutions have to be created, 1/3 of the education institution should be created for the Telangana people, only for the Telangana students. These are the 3 important points in education. The first one is higher education, we are talking about like PG, graduation we are talking about like that, MSc, etc. so and so forth. So whatever in Telangana, whatever we are having in the higher education facilities should be given to only Telangana people. That is first point. The second point is, even in technical institutions also Telangana people or students should be given preference and priority first of all. Then the third point here is, in future any new education institutions will be established by the AP government at the time, 1/3 of should be constructed in what? Telangana, and should be given to Telangana students. That is all about education. Employment. Retrenchment in the service should be proportionate from the both the region if it become inevitable due to integration. Now Telangana is having employees. Andhra state is having employees. When they merge, the number of employees will get what? Very huge. Okay, this all employees could be sufficient, could be surplus also. If at all a surplus happens, means the government does not require these many number of people to run the state, then government will give what? Voluntary retirement, VRS. Okay, golden handshake government will give. Government will, means electricity department, telecommunication department and secretariat, they will issue a notification. If anybody want to resign from the job, please do resign, we'll give you 50 lakhs lump sum. That is called as what? Voluntary retirement scheme. Okay, if at all the merger happens and the number of employees will get excess, then the removal of employees should be done according to population proportion. That is also there properly written. It means what? 100 employees are there. Okay, 60 are there from AP, 40 are there in Telangana. From 60, if the 10 are removed from Telangana also, out of 40, how much is the 10 members? That much only should be removed. That much only should be removed. Remember this point. Means on the basis of percentage. If they are removing 10% means we have to remove only 10%. If they are removing 15% means we have to remove only 15%. This is how, according to the population proportion. Not like that they removed 100 employees and from Telangana they removed 200. That should not be done. That should not be done. Means any retrenchment, any VRS, any people, any number of people you want to relieve from the government should be done in the form of a proportionate from both the regions. Okay. The population of regions should be considered for all the future recruitment to the service. Okay. That is a very common point. Now with regard to the position of Urdu. Urdu, because Telangana Nizam has the official language as Urdu, even the Hindus speak very well Urdu at that time. That's why that Urdu language, so that the Telangana people should understand the language. If they come and start writing in Telugu, we cannot understand it, because lot number of people, Western education was not there, English was not there, and moreover, if they are writing in Telugu, what you will understand? You will also not understand at that time, right? So that's why the Urdu as a medium of instruction should also be there for the next 5 years. Okay, this is one point. If necessary, the regional council may discuss about afterwards, it may change. So you know that in the 14 points, in the gentleman's agreement, creation of Telangana Regional Committee was also there. If the Telangana Regional Committee feels that the extension should be given to the use of Urdu in the administration, then they have to take that extension on the recommendation of what? RC, Regional Committee. The knowledge of Telugu should not be insisted for recruitment, okay, to services. But see, obviously, when you know that Group 1, we are having what? Paper 1, Paper 2, we are having one is English, one is Telugu. If suppose that time, if Paper 1, Paper 2, one of the paper is Telugu, then Telangana people cannot write Telugu. They don't know Telugu at that time. Lot of people will not get the jobs. That's why here it is properly given that for the recruitment purpose, Telugu as a language should not be given as a mandatory clause for the getting the job. Okay. However, anyhow, we love our Telugu for sure. So we have to promote our Telugu also. So it is given that Telugu as a language should not be a barrier for the job purpose for the Telangana students. But after they get the job, within 2 years, they should pass a minimum AAE test. That is enough. Okay. Within 2 years, if they pass the test, very simple minimum test will be there. That if they pass, that is enough. Localization clause. The domicile rule. The residence of 12 years should be prescribed in order to assure that, okay, if any person is living for 12 years in Telangana, should be considered as local. It means what? Here also the Telangana leaders through the gentleman's agreement secured the jobs for the Telangana people. Andhra people, the moment they come here, they will not have 12 years of residence. No. So all the jobs in the Telangana will be for the Telangana people only. That is why the domicile rules localization clause was also inserted into gentleman's agreement. For agriculture, selling of agricultural lands in Telangana should be in the control of regional council. Very common general point. Regional Development Committee, this is important. Under the gentleman's agreement, a regional council should be created for the Telangana. Okay, for the development of only Telangana region, this particular committee will be taking care of regional development of Telangana, where to have a dam, where to have a metro, where to have a flyover, where to have industries, etc. so and so forth. Okay. Now, composition of regional committee is given in the gentleman's agreement. The regional committee will have 20 members. I have not given how they are elected because Telangana regional committee, the next chapter is with regard to regional committee only. So we are going to deal it in detail. That is the reason I have not mentioned here, because it will become repetition. But some important points are given here. The regional council will be appointed by the President of India. This is important point. According to Article 371 of the Constitution, the regional committee will be appointed by the President of India. This regional council will be a statutory one, remember this point, created through a law. And the works that it can undertake is planning, development, irrigation, agriculture scheme, industrial development, recruitment in Telangana, public health, okay, prohibition of beverages, liquor, etc. So many of the, what I say is that many of the areas, this regional committee are given what powers, okay. And TRC will only decide what the proper decisions with regard to these particular areas. If any dispute happen, if TRC recommends something to the Andhra leadership, no, we should develop Telangana in this way, we should promote cottage industries, we should promote Mahbubnagar weaver industries. If TRC gives this particular suggestion to the Andhra government or Andhra leadership, okay, United Andhra leadership, if they say that no, this is not a good plan, this is a failed plan, we don't want to, then if any disagreement happen between the government and the TRC, then the matter should go to the central government. That is also written in the gentleman's agreement, okay. If any disagreements will be there, or if any amendments to be made in this particular gentleman's agreement, should be revived for every after 10 years. Okay, then portfolio division. The cabinet ministries, whoever are there in the cabinet, should be divided as a 60:40 ratio. Okay, if the CM is from the Andhra, Deputy Chief Minister should be from Telangana, vice versa. If CM is made from Telangana, Deputy Chief Minister should be from Andhra. Plus 2 out of 5 important portfolios should be given to Telangana people. Okay, Telangana leaders. Home, finance, revenue, planning and development, commerce and industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Out of these 4 portfolios, 2 should be given to what? Telangana MLAs. The President of Hyderabad, Pradesh Congress asked for special Congress committee of Telangana up to 1962, and the President of Andhra Congress Committee had no objection on it. So obviously that when the Telangana, when the Hyderabad state was there, Hyderabad State Congress Committee was there, and Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee was also there. After the unification, these two has to merge. But Hyderabad Congress Committee said that no, we wanted to exist independently. Then Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee said that okay, if you want to exist independently, you exist. Because if Hyderabad Pradesh Congress Committee, if it exists independently, no, so it will nurture the youth of the Telangana to be the future leaders or not. If this committee itself is not there, who will elect the people from the Telangana, and who will nurture the political youth of Telangana? If Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee is only there, means they will nurture their people only. That's why we thought very well with regard to gentleman's agreement. But the thing is that they have violated a lot. Okay, that is a major problem here. So that with regard to that particular point, Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee or Andhra leadership does not have any objection. They said that okay, you can keep your own independent Hyderabad Pradesh Congress Committee. Okay, the gentleman's agreement. Now what happened is, I've already discussed in the lesson number 2 also. In April, Kurnool Legislative Assembly passed the bill. Then again in April, Hyderabad Legislative Assembly passed the bill. Fine, both of them passed the bill. Then the matter went, then in August, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha passed the bill. Then August, September, October, the last Nizam Usman Ali Khan, he resigned from the post of Raja Pramukh, because we need to have a elected governor, nominated governor or not? Yes, Raja Pramukh, he resigned it. This is happening in October, and November 1st, 1956, you might be aware of this fact, Jawaharlal Nehru inaugurated the Andhra Pradesh. So this is the timeline. Already this was discussed in the lesson number 2. Right. Now, what has happened is, there is some changes happened with regard to gentleman's agreement over a period of time. The points were not exactly the same when they came at the end also. Like Telangana Regional Council was mentioned, it automatically changed when this particular unification happened, at the time of unification, TRC, council became committee. Like that, some changes took place in the gentleman's agreement over a period of time, but mota you can say from the upper it is like a 90% intact only, but main important points has been modified at the time of introduction of bill into the parliament. Okay, the Telangana people, the Telangana leaders wanted the name of United AP as Andhra and Telangana, but Andhra people insisted that no, we should call it as Andhra Pradesh. This is one of the biggest disagreement between the Telangana leaders and Andhra leaders. But at the end, the parliament has somehow, the Andhra leaders has manipulated something in the parliament and in the central leadership, and they got the Andhra Pradesh as a name for the United AP, for the merger, at a time of merger. Then the Telangana representatives asked that the main bench of High Court should be at Hyderabad and other bench should be at Guntur. Then Andhra leader said that no, everything with regard to judiciary, the top court should be only in Hyderabad. Just imagine a point here that how good they are with regard to what? Cleverness. If in Guntur is there, you know that nothing is there in Guntur at that time. Everything is there in Hyderabad. If there is a Guntur is there, a lot of people will go and they have to settle there and they have to make their lives better over there. No mall, nothing, no infrastructure is there, no city life is not there. So they want that bench should be here, High Court should be here, everything should be here so that they enjoy what? The Hyderabadi style, Hyderabadi wave, okay, the gali, air we say, right? Yes. So Andhra leaders said that no, why in Guntur bench? We can have bench in anywhere, right or wrong? Yes. Okay, that's why some aspects of gentleman's agreement were not as it is at the time of formation of the state. Somehow they underwent some what I say is that modification. So I have told you that three important points. One is Andhra, Telangana we asked, they did not give us, and High Court, other bench we wanted Guntur, they did not give us that also. Plus one more I have discussed here, Telangana Regional Council became what? Committee. So changes happened at the time of formation. They are not violated. Actually speaking, they are not violated, but at the time of formation, no, they changed it. Okay. Now, here I'll discuss something about it, little bit of in this area only. Criticism, TRC, not CRT, gentleman's agreement, when our Telangana leaders were actually forging that gentleman's agreement with the Andhra leaders. So I don't know what they had, biryani, etc., so and so forth at that time. But what has happened, they have done some mistakes. Let us see that mistakes. Criticism is one, that both the leaders were Congress leaders, first of all. Okay, this is the problem. So some other regional parties, some other small parties are there. They were not invited in the gentleman's agreement. That it means what? Everyone, and in democratic way, in democratic process, everyone should be heard. But here, lot of NGOs, lot of association, okay, and literary organizations and other small political parties. Even MIM member was not there. At a time, MIM was existing. At a time, just think in that way. Not exactly that MIM should be there in that area. I'm just talking about that there are some small parties who are there who are not at all invited. Everything is all about what Congress at that time. No representation from any community, no community members were there, no NGOs were there, okay, no opposition parties were asked. Failed to make TRC power autonomous body. The gentleman agreement, our Telangana leaders who signed the gentleman agreement said they did not fight with all power and will. They did not fight with all power and will. That's why council became committee. If they have objected that time only and they have revolted and did a mass movement, the committee would have become what? Council. But thanda nature was there with everyone. So chalo mil gaya, United AP we got and got. That's what they thought. That is the reason what happened. Council became committee and became what? Powerless. Okay. All the Telangana leaders submitted to perks and privileges. Mr. Rangareddy ji has got a good portfolio. Marichana Reddy has got a very good portfolio. Central leadership, they are going and coming. All their perks, privileges, that hada hudi, etc., the charm, etc., what Revanth Reddy sir is now enjoying, no, they also loved it. Okay, so that's why they submitted their aspirations of Telangana for the perks and privileges. And unnecessary, they accept the 6-point formula of Indira Gandhi ji. 6-point formula was an oral formula, okay, commitment given by Indira Gandhi ji to our leaders, and they believed it. They should have asked Indira Gandhi ji, madam, it's not going to happen like that. You have to make a constitutional amendment, put Telangana related aspects into the constitution so that nobody can touch it. Again, anything happened, the amendment process to the constitution should be done only by the parliament itself. The state government cannot do the amendments. So whenever amendment happens, it has to go to the central government, and central government will again make a committee, and both the leaders will come. It will be a long taking process. But what has happened? Telangana leaders heard, she told good things to the ears of the Telangana leaders. They said that, okay, madam, 6-point formula accepting itself is the biggest wrong done by the Telangana leaders at that time without any written constitutional amendments. Okay, then our Telangana leaders lacked far-sightedness. If they are so good, our Telangana leaders at that time, Rangareddy ji, Marichana Reddy ji, whoever were there at that time, if they are so good and if they have seen that how our future will be, then we would not have suffered the exploitation this way. And ultimately, what has happened? Ultimately, the Jawaharlal Nehru, who was skeptical about this merger, Maulana Azad, who does not want the merger, they all became true. And that is the reason, 2014, we got our own state. If our leaders were very good at the time, this separation would never have happened. The separation happened because our leaders failed to secure a very good constitutional amendment related provisions to us. That is the reason at the end we were exploited and we have to fight for it and we got separated. A song was also. Now, facts about at a time what was happening. All these gentlemen agreement related things are mentioned in The Struggle and Betrayal written by Rangareddy ji. CM, the moment United AP formed, the CM was Neelam Sanjay Reddy, first Governor Chandulal Madhav Trivedi, first Speaker Ayadevaraya Kaleshwar Rao, Deputy Speaker Kota Lakshman Bapuji, first Leader of Opposition Puchapalli Sundaraya, first Chairman of Legislative Council Madhapati Hanmantrao, first High Court Chief Justice Koka Subbarao. I am not, please don't mind it, I am telling you again, I am being very fast because I don't want your time to be wasted, nor my time to be wasted. I want you to pause it and to learn it because the factual things, nothing is there to explain here. And I don't want to make the lectures very, very big. When explanation is there, I have dragged a lot. When explanation is not there, it is waste to even slowly read all of these things because you all are matured enough to directly get through it. Now a song was written, the very famous poet Mr. Dasarathi Rangacharya, he said that Ennella Swapnamidhi, please don't mind for my Telugu, during formation of AP. At the time of when AP was being formed, he was very happy. So in English, I can do the translation of it. It's a dream of years. మన ఏమంటారంటే బుక్ ఇస్ తెలుగు అంటే చాలా కష్టం అండి నాకు చదవడం, కానీ మనం మాట్లాడతాం కదా, ఆ తెలుగు నాకు ఈజీగా వస్తుంది. బీయింగ్ ఏ తెలంగాణ తెలుగు బిడ్డ, సో దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఎ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఎట్ ఆల్. బట్ బుక్ తెలుగు కొంచెం కష్టం అవుతుంది ఆబ్వియస్లీ, ఎందుకంటే యూ నో దాట్ సెకండ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ తెలుగు ఉంది, ఫస్ట్ లాంగ్వేజ్ హిందీ ఉంది అప్పుడు. దెన్ ఆఫ్టర్ వర్డ్స్ ఇంటర్మీడియట్లో మీకు తెలుసు కదా, మనం అరబిక్ తీసుకుంటాం, 100/100 వస్తాయి అట్లా. సో మీరు సంస్కృత్ తీసుకుంటారు, సో తెలుగు అక్కడే అయిపోయిందని మాట. తర్వాత అసలు మనకు లేదు టచ్ ఉన్న వాట్ ఎవర్ ది తెలుగు ఈజ్, దట్ ఈస్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ వాట్ మై ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఓన్లీ ఆబ్వియస్లీ. నౌ cabinet was formed. CM Neelam Sanjay Reddy, Rangareddy got Revenue Department, JV Narsingh Rao got Electric Power Irrigation. One more Rangarao is there, Narsingh Rao is there, which will come in the next, I guess. Here he is there. JV Narsingh Rao got Electric Power and Irrigation. Mandamula, Narsingh Rao got Excise Building and Roads. Nawab Mehdi Nawaz Jung got Public Health. BB Raju got Commerce, Industry and Labor Department. These are all what? Remember this point, these are all Telangana leaders except CN. All of these are what? Telangana leaders only. These are what? AP ministers. Kala Venkatrao, Finance, Sales Tax, Land Reforms. Pattabi Ramarao, Education. Pedireddy, Timmareddy, Agriculture, Forest Department. Damodar, Sanjeevaya. Sanjeevaya Park is there in our, where it is there? Sanjeevaya Park is a couple park in our Hyderabad. Don't go there. Otherwise TV9, Inadu, they will picture you. They will show your videos in the TV. Don't go this. Damodar Sanjeevaya Park, Social Welfare, Endowments, Cooperatives. G. Venkat Reddy, Prison, Legislative and Courts. VB Raju, Commerce, Industry and Labor Department. These are, already we have learnt about this him. Here in Telangana he was there. This is all about gentleman's agreement, my dear students, and please make sure that you are learning very good and with all your energy. Please don't waste 1 second also of your preparation and don't go anywhere, no pubs, no discos, nothing like that. No friends, no marriages, no functions, nothing like that. No chatting, no reels, no Insta, nothing like that. Book you and your room. Stick to the chair is very, very important. Try to see that you are completing 12 to 14 hours per day of your reading, revision, whatever you're doing. And if you're wanting any kind of assistance from me, so that is description, my number is there. You can just call to that or text me. We will have a demo session and you can be a part of the journey. And I hope that with all my guidance, you will definitely crack it. Thank you. Tomorrow, I will be discussing about TRC. Bye-bye. Good night.